Hey guys, I'm Geek. In this video, I have a hands-on look of an HDMI splitter that I received a couple days ago. I did purchase it, and it's been a huge lifesaver because right now I've been using my 3 consoles on my monitor on my desk, and it only has one HDMI that I'm using because I'm actually using the Elgato, right? The Elgato game capture. So from here, I can actually connect the console, right? I connected one of the consoles here, and this goes to the monitor, right? So it only has one HDMI. So what happens every time I have to switch between one console, right, or to record or play any other console, I have to actually look for the HDMI of which console, and then I can actually play video games like that, right? This same thing applies if you're not recording video, but you have only one HDMI, and you have 3 consoles, or you have 2 consoles and a DVD player or whatever. This also is going to be great for you. Now, one of the reasons why I purchased this one specifically is because this one has one of the latest specs, right? This is 3x1 HDMI 2.0 B switcher. It's compatible with 4K 60 Hertz, which is awesome. And of course, it's also compatible with HDR10 as well. So if you got video games that play in HDR10 or HDR, they will play through this. This will work good as a pass-through. It also has the HDCP 2.2 DRM compatibility. So that means that even using this, you can still use like Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, and all that. You're not going to have any problems because this is compatible with HDCP 2.2, and of course it's also compatible with high speeds, 18 gigabytes per second. Like see here, you got 3 inputs. So here I put all 3 consoles. Here it has one output. It also has an IR blaster because it also comes with a remote control that you can use switch between. You could just switch between all 3 consoles right there. Very tiny, simple control. You also have the menu selector. If you don't want to use the control, you want to use just the menu selector, you're going to use it right there. And it has 3 little LED lights right there letting you know which HDMI you're actually using. So if you're using number 2 will actually be light up in red. And of course here, this is for power, for extra power for this device. That way all the signal can be very nice and stable. I did try it out without the power, and it was working good. I had no problem whatsoever. But they actually recommend to actually connect it to a power source, but it did work perfectly good without that. But I recommend to actually using it, and here in this video I'm actually going to use it. So here I didn't do a proper unboxing because it comes in this bag, so I was a little bit disappointed. It actually came in just this bag only, and you only have like the instructions here. See there, you have the instructions there. And it also came with this right here, so you can actually plug in the power with this cable. It came with the cable, and it also came with an HDMI cable as well. So that HDMI cable is actually connected to the TV, which I'm going to go ahead and test it right here. So I'm going to put this to the TV. Right, so I'm going to just go ahead and show you guys in the video how cool it actually works. Right now, this, like you see here, these are my consoles. I actually had to put X, the P for PlayStation, the N for Nintendo Switch, just to make it easier for me when I was switching between them manually, because it was a pain. It was a pain trying to know which cable was for what console. It was a pain in the butt. So here I'm just gonna put the Xbox one here, or the Xbox Series there, the PlayStation and number 2, and the Nintendo Switch I'm gonna leave it on number 3, right? And I'm gonna go ahead and power it. Like I said, like you see there, it already works. Like it's already lighting up right there. But I'm still gonna use this, just so I can have a better connection or a more stable connection. And that's it. So that's how it's actually gonna be connected. And yes, I did try it out with the Elgato to see if it actually records video. So I actually connected this output here and from here to the TV with all 3 consoles, and it recorded perfectly every gameplay that I did from all 3 consoles. It recorded perfectly, so I had no problem losing quality or the fact that it wasn't being recognized. Yes, it did recognize the pass-through of all the quality, HDR, 4K, whatever. So let's go ahead and switch the camera so you guys can have a better view of me switching between consoles. So first of all, let's go ahead and start by turning on the Nintendo Switch. Okay, I turned on the Nintendo Switch over there, and we should see I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the controller over here. There you go. So like you see there, I switch automatically. So from here, I can go ahead and just play any video game that I want, just like that. Perfect. Awesome. And like I said, if you're using YouTube and all that, all those applications for media, it's still gonna work because this is actually compatible with HDCP 2.2. Now keep in mind, if you're actually using the Elgato in between the TV and this device, it's actually gonna give you the error that's not compatible because you're using this. So in between the devices. So yes, it did crash a couple times on me, saying that if you're having this, it's not compatible with HDCP 2.2. So keep that in mind. But like see there, if it's connected directly to the TV from this to the monitor, it's gonna work perfectly. So now let's go ahead and turn it off, right? Oop, let's go ahead and turn it off here, the Nintendo Switch, right? I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off. And now I'm gonna go ahead and turn the PlayStation. The PlayStation, I don't know, but for me, the PlayStation has always been slow turning on. PlayStation 5. So let's see how long it actually takes on to turn on here. Yes, I did actually customize this the other day. I made a video. I like the way it looks. Oh, there you go. So the PlayStation, there you go. It's turned on as well. Like you see there. The cool thing is that, like you saw, I didn't have to do, whoops. I didn't have to do any changes whatsoever because this device also has auto switching. So the good thing about auto switching is that when it detects that a console turns on, it automatically switches the input to that console from that console. That's the cool thing. That's why I actually also decided to purchase this one, because I was gonna buy another one that was like $15.99 from the same brand, but it didn't have the remote, it didn't have auto switching, and it was just HDMI 2.0A, not HDMI 2.0B. So I decided to go ahead and get this one, because that way, like see there, I just turned off the Nintendo Switch, turned on the PlayStation 5, and it automatically switched. I didn't have to press no button. I didn't have to, I didn't have to go to, let me stop this because I'll keep just playing there. I didn't have to press the remote control or anything like that. So here, if I want to turn it off, it's going to turn it off, right? Just put it in rest mode right there. Boom. Now I'm going to go and turn on the Xbox. Here, the Xbox. Okay. Oh, for some reason, I had to actually switch over here to the first one. So I actually recognized that. Oh, that was kind of weird there. But there you go. Like you see there. Look at that. Awesome. So, and like I said, if you press right here and let's go and say, I want to open Netflix, it opens up Netflix and it should have no problems playing because it's, compatible with HDCP 2.2, which I really didn't know what the hell was that until I actually read a little bit more about it. And like you saw there, I don't know if you saw there on the corner of the TV, of the monitor, it actually said HDR on. So it recognized that this actually is compatible with HDR, and it actually turned on over there on the monitor. So it's recognizing, it's passing through HDR right now as we speak. So that's another awesome good thing there. So if anything, I could just go ahead and play any movie and it's just gonna play perfectly with no problem whatsoever. But like I said, if you're using one of these devices in between, you might have the error, the same error that I had, saying that, hey, you need to be using a device that's compatible with HD 2.2. Like see there, switch back to normal mode. And basically that's it. Let's go ahead and turn on every console. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the PlayStation 5. So now I have everything turned on, right? All three consoles are on, and I just want to show you guys that you can switch between all three of them, even if they're all on at the same time. So here you got the Nintendo Switch, of course. Like you see there, the Nintendo Switch. If I go to number one, what console was on number one? I think it was the Xbox, right? I think it was the Xbox. Yep, the Xbox is connected there to number one. And number two is the PlayStation. Number two is the PlayStation. And there you go. Wow, man, this looks like a total mess. Look at that. There you go. There you have it. So that's it. That's how this HDMI splitter actually works. I'll leave links in my description for the HDMI splitter. I believe the brand is called NewCare. There's a whole bunch of HDMI splitters, but you know, be careful with the one that you buy because you might see a cheap one that only is compatible with 4K 30 hertz, right? But this one, like I said, I decided to get this one because it's compatible with 4K 60 hertz, HDR, so it has HDR 10 pass-through. It has the HDCP 2.2 as well. So that means you will be able to play your Disney Plus, your Prime videos, your Netflix, YouTube, and all that. You also have 18.5 gigabytes of speed pass-through, Dolby Atmos, which is amazing. Dolby Atmos, Dolby Digital, all those awesome audio codecs. This can also pass through as well. So guys, that's it for this video. I just wanted to share how this actually works. And if you're like me, that you're in a situation that you have three devices that you need to connect to one HDMI port, this is a device that you might want to consider. It's very cheap. It only cost me $20, $19.50 something. So it was pretty damn cheap. And I'm pretty sure there will be a newer one coming out later on in the future with HDMI 2.1. If that one actually comes out, I'll go ahead and buy it as well. But so far, you know, I like how this works, and believe me guys, it's been a huge lifesaver. That's the reason why I have these cables with the X, the P, and the N, because I was trying to make it easier for me to switch between HDMI cables. But now that I have this, I don't have to need those later, but I'm still gonna leave it there. But yeah, that's it guys. Well, thanks for watching this video. Let me know if you have any questions about this device. And I'll leave, like I said, I'll leave links in my description for this same one, just in case you're interested in getting it, and you could get it from there and help the channel as well. Thanks for watching, guys. Till next time. Bye-bye.